Today I am going to introduce y'all to bartending. I will be talking about the tools that we use and how we use them to make different cocktails. Three cocktails that we're going to make is a old fashioned, a Moscow mule, and a margarita. The first cocktail that we are making is an old fashioned. Old fashions are made with bourbons, and bourbons are part of the whiskey family, and whiskeys are made from a grain mash. In order for a spirit to be called a bourbon, it has to have at least 51% corn mash in it, and it can't be made out of the United States because Kentucky has coined the name bourbon. So that's what bourbons are, and they usually have like a caramel flavor to it. The more it's aged, the better it's gonna taste. So if you go out and find a bourbon, try to find one that's at least 4 years old. If not, that's okay. They usually are about 2 years old in order for them to be sold. But again, if you want like a pretty good old fashioned, or you don't care, just go at least 2 or more, and you'll be all right. But let's get started. So we're gonna get our glass cocktail maker and we're gonna put some ice in there. Okay. All right, and first we're gonna use this jigger. It's a measuring tool for liquors, and basically it helps bartenders measure their spirits, not only for taste but also so that we don't overfill glasses. And anyways, this is going to be about 2 ounces, and this bottom part is going to be 1 ounce. At the top, there's going to be 1 line inside, and that's going to be 1 ounce and 3/4, well, 1.5 ounces, sorry, 1.5 ounces, and then on the bottom there's 2 lines. The bottom one is going to be your 1/2 ounce, and then the top one is going to be your 3/4 ounce. And then obviously when you align it at the very top, that's going to be 1 ounce. But for this recipe, we're only going to use 2 ounces. So you're going to get your bourbon, you're going to pour it into your jigger till it's about 2 ounces, and pour it in. Okay. After that, you're going to get your spoon, and you're going to get your simple syrup, and you're going to measure it out to a teaspoon. So this is a teaspoon, and for old fashions, you want like 1 or 2 teaspoons, just because you don't want it super sweet. So, but it doesn't mean you have to be super specific. This is just a good reference point, so you don't put too much simple syrup in there. Okay, and simple syrups are made very easily. It's 1 part sugar, 1 part water, which means if you have a cup of water and you boil it, you put 1 cup of sugar in there, white sugar. Okay, and that's how you make simple syrup. It's very in the name, simple. Okay, after that you're gonna get your Angostura bitters, and you're gonna put about 3 dashes in there. 1, 2, 3. And then you're gonna get your orange bitters and put 2 dashes in there. 1, 2. And these bitters are just to enhance your cocktail, so that way it complements the bourbon flavor and makes the drink better, really makes it taste good. And you're gonna go ahead and stir for about 15 to 30 seconds, just so that all the ingredients blend together. Okay, after that, you're gonna get your rocks glass, and you're gonna put a large ice cube in there. Okay. You get your cocktail strainer, cover it, but make sure that the spout is open, so that way your drink can come out of the glass. And you're just gonna pour that right over that big ice cube. Okay, a little shake. All right, and now all you need is a orange peel. So you can either use a peeler or a little knife like we have, and you're just going to take off the peel of the orange. You don't want to get too deep into the orange, and absorb the juices, you just want the oils. And how you do that is you're gonna twist it and you're gonna kind of squeeze it to release the oils. And then you're gonna rim it around so that those oils get on the rim of the glass, and just place your peel in there. And then next you're going to get your bourbon cherries, or you can use whatever cherries you want. You can use maraschino cherries, you could do Lux Auto cherries, just whatever. This is what we have and that's what we're gonna use. And you're gonna fish one out, place on top. And there you have a perfect old-fashioned. So the next drink that we are gonna make is a Moscow Mule. And Moscow Mules are made from vodka. Vodka comes from Russia. However, nowadays, vodka is pretty much made anywhere and pretty much from anything. It is from wheat, from potatoes, from rye, from grains, and from vegetables. So because of that, there's not a whole lot of regulation on, vodka. And so when you're buying a vodka, you want to make sure that you look at the ingredients and how many times it's been distilled. The more distilled it is, the cleaner, clearer, and the more tasteful it's going to be. And basically that means the more purified your spirit is going to be. So just take that into consideration when you choose a vodka. But anyways, let's start our Moscow Mule. So you're going to take your highball glass and you're going to fill it with ice. Okay. And then from there you're going to get your jigger again and you're going to fill it up with 2 ounces. Pour that right in. Okay. After that, you're gonna get your lime juice. You can pretty much use whatever you want, but lime juice is the most traditional, and we make it with our freshly made limes. You can use store-bought if you want, it's whatever. And you're gonna use about ½ ounce. And you're gonna pour that right in. Okay. And the rest of it is just ginger beer. And again, you can use whatever ginger beer you want, whatever brand. We make our own in-house, and so that's what I'm gonna use. And you're just gonna fill it to the top. Okay. And then you're gonna go ahead, use your straw, do a little quick twirl, get your lime, cut a little bit off into a circle, and then you're going to garnish it. And there you go. You have a perfect Moscow Mule. The last cocktail that we are making today is a classic margarita. Margaritas are usually made with an agave spirit or tequila. Here we have an agave spirit because this wasn't from Mexico. In order for an agave spirit to be called tequila, it has to be made in Jalisco, Mexico. But this agave spirit and tequila is made from a blue agave plant, so that's what we're going to use today. When you go to look for a tequila, make sure that it says 100% agave on there and it has a little bit of an age to it, just so that it's more cleaner and it's more smoother, it doesn't burn. Just because the label on it looks really pretty or celebrities endorse it doesn't mean it's gonna be good. So just keep an open mind when you pick out your tequila. But anyways, let's get started. So you're gonna get your cocktail shaker and you're gonna fill it with about, I would say, this much ice. Okay. All right. And then you're gonna get your jigger and you're gonna fill the 2 ounce, you're gonna fill it with 2 ounces of your agave spirit. Okay. After that, you're gonna get your triple sec, and triple sec is a orange flavored liqueur that originated from France, and basically it's just used to sweeten different types of cocktails for like margaritas, Long Islands, and those types of drinks. So it just helps make it a little bit more sweeter. And so you're gonna put an ounce of that into the cocktail. Then you're gonna get your simple syrup, and you're gonna put an ounce of that in there too. And then lastly, you're gonna get your lime juice, and you're gonna do about, I would say 1.5 of lime juice into your cocktail. So now that you have it all ready, you're gonna get the top of the cocktail shaker, you're gonna place it over, and you're gonna kind of hit it so that way it seals, and you should hear a pop. All right, now you're gonna place your top pan on the very top and your bottom pan on the bottom. Make sure it's secure, and you're gonna shake it. You're gonna wanna shake for about 15 to 30 seconds, or when the shaker gets nice and cold, and that's when you know that your cocktail is ready. Okay. After that, you're gonna get your hand and you're gonna place it where it has that seal, and you're gonna squeeze your thumbs and your index finger together so that it pops it and it comes off. Okay. Next, you're gonna get your margarita glass. Usually a margarita glass kind of does that, but this is what we have here, so we're just gonna use this. And you're gonna rim the top of it with a wedge of lime, and you wanna make sure you get the juices all over the rim, so that way when you get to your rimmer, the salt will stay on there. And just make sure you get the whole rim. And that's how you do it. Okay. Next, just get your strainer. You're gonna get your ice and you're gonna fill the glass. Fill all the way to the top. Okay. All right. Then you're gonna strain your cocktail over the glass. All right. Get your garnish. Put that on the side. And then your straw. And there you go. You have a perfect margarita. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped educate you guys on what it takes to bartend. And if you guys have any questions, just ask your local bartender.